Like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds or 2021 will be even worse than 2020. At the time of you watching this video, Operation Snowdown has most likely ended, and the Spy Within event is most likely coming to an end too, with all the free rewards contained within each event disappearing. And with that said, considering these events are ending, you would have thought that the next update 15.20 would be well underway, or at least scheduled to be going live, put onto the staging servers. Well, this isn't the case sadly, and despite the fact we're only seeing 4 downtime updates this entire season, alongside the fact too that we're only still in the first of those 4 downtime updates being 15.10, I figured we'd go over information regarding the next season, everything we know basically rolling throughout this season releasing up until it, and despite us having a ton of juicy things across the board to go over, so make sure you're sticking around and watching the full video, there is a free Season 6 Battle Pass method that everybody should know about well in advance before March 16th when the season releases. Quickly before we make a start on that, however, take 2 seconds out of your day please to enter code friendlyMachine inside the Fortnite item shop. As an Epic partner, it greatly supports the channel, and obviously I'm one of very few YouTubers on the platform that gifts 5 subscribers every single day. And before we literally prove that, I just want to remind you guys that 70% of you watching right now, maybe perhaps without realizing, aren't subscribed. So do yourself a favor, stop what you're doing right now. Yes, the screen went black, and hit that big red button so you can become one of the 30% that's eligible to be gifted. So yeah, if you want to be shown gifted perhaps even in the next video, make sure of course you subscribe to the channel with all notifications turned on, and then comment your Epic Games ID down below so perhaps you could be one of those 5 lucky subscribers sent something in the very next video. Okay, so in terms of making a start on talking about Chapter 2 Season 6, even though technically it's still kind of like a full season duration away, the reason I say this is because yesterday on January 3rd, 2021, at the time of me recording this video anyways, somebody put over on Reddit, just made this discovery, so if Season 3 felt long and Season 5 is boring for you, oh well, because Season 3 was 71 days long, and there's still, as of yesterday anyways, January 3rd, 73 more days until Season 6, being March 16th, the release of this according to the Battle Pass. And speaking of Chapter 2 Season 3, despite the fact we saw all the changes to the map in the background that were predetermined before the season even started, but not a storyline change in live events that we could witness one time in game, rather so this weird quest with these spaceship-like characters. Although the rest of the world have moved on from these moments, Fortnite Mobile is still stuck on Chapter 2 Season 3 if it wasn't already obvious, on iOS and also the Google Play Store access for users. Not only that too, but it's looking like, considering iOS have been on Chapter 2 Season 3 for 200 plus days, it could creep up to that 365 or year mark of remaining in just one season. However, with Epic Games doing everything they can to return Fortnite to these platforms in a fair manner so they're not being controlled by the tech giants that they're battling in court, as they're not only kickstarting up the free Fortnite movement once again by sending multiple influencers, YouTubers or streamers or whatever you want to call them this package containing a jacket and a Tab S7 phone. Even despite the traditional return to the App Store or Google Play Store, there's other methods of how it could be returning even sooner than we may think, as GeForce Now that could stream Fortnite Mobile on it, the latest version anyways, is looking more so promising, and at the time of me recording this video, maybe you're watching this way after January 12th anyways, but still, there's a GeForce Now event going down which could have further updates on the return of Fortnite Mobile for the people who still want to play it on this platform anyways. So yeah, not only hopefully it returns this year, but even before Chapter 2 Season 6 being less than the 70-day period that we'll have to wait until this next season. And speaking of this next season overall in itself, despite it releasing on March 16th, 2021, don't forget, toward the end of a season, Epic Games usually have a lot of bug fixes to do with these big updates that are the seasonal updates themselves that are set to release. So this very well could get delayed unfortunately and make this season even longer. And if they do that, hopefully they then release another downtime update despite the 4 in mention. But speaking of these 4 updates, with data miners yes being able to confirm that we're only currently going to see a set 4 downtime updates, Epic now returning to office after their Christmas break have only just started testing and developing 15.20, being the second and then the third update to 15.30. So as you saw in the tweet, we're not going to be expecting 15.20 or the second update of Chapter 2 Season 5 to release until, well, next week, most likely when the Spy Within event ends on January 11th onwards. And the reason for that being, in case you guys don't understand about Fortnite updates or the process they need to go through, initially Epic Games put them onto the testing servers, meaning they're working on it and fixing bugs along the way, and then once all that's complete and it's ready to go live at the flick of a switch or whenever they decide, they put it onto the staging servers, meaning then it's most likely going to release the week after on a typical weekday update day. And with them only testing these next 2 updates now, considering, you know, we're literally 2 days already through the week and they typically release updates in the first 4 days of a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday, it's literally looking like a near impossible possibility for them to release 15.20 in itself, let alone 15.30, or even start staging it before January 11th, when the Spy Within event of course ends once again. In other news, in terms of what could be contained in the next update 15.20, or even upcoming throughout the season in the 15.30 or 40 update until the release of Chapter 2 Season 6, obviously we're going to be seeing the 0 Point shoot off more of these portals, or open them up anyways for other bounty hunters from other universes to enter the Fortnite world. And despite us yet to see the main bounty hunter or bounty hunter collector being Agent Jonesy, which I'm guessing is the secret outfit in the mystery rewards section, considering he is in the Battle Pass trailer portraying him as a Battle Pass skin alongside all of the other bounty hunters that he's brought into the Fortnite world contained within it already. One most promising bounty hunter to come into the Fortnite world is Predator from, well, Alien vs Predator, or just Predator overall. And the reason for this is because there's not only a ton of movie scenes resembling scenes from Predator itself, but his logo or symbol is directly contained on the doors at Stealthy Stronghold, which could be foreshadowing that he's upcoming very soon, if not when the Mandalorian, being one of the bounty hunters but the only mythic bounty hunter boss, reaches this named location, as he's on the move right now currently and he isn't at the crash site anymore. And speaking of the crash site in itself, here's what somebody had to say over on Twitter regarding the development of this crash site of Mandalorian spaceship. Supposedly later this season there's going to be changes made to this particular crash site or map change area, and all I'm saying is, considering the 7 are mentioned in the trailer to be opposing John Jones or Agent Jonesy who works for No Sweat Insurance, maybe this means we're revealed to the 4th member of the 7, or even the remaining 4 that haven't been revealed yet, despite the Scientist, the Visitor and Paradigm. And maybe, just maybe, with Dusty Depot's warehouses returning, considering the rocket was constructed here in Season X of Chapter 1, they take parts of this spaceship in itself and recreate a rocket to try and get out of the loop that Agent Jonesy is trying so hard to contain every Fortnite character or everyone from the Fortnite universe in. And despite us not seeing many mythic boss updates in terms of NPCs that are carrying weapons that constantly are hostile toward us, instead of when we shoot them, you know, they turn hostile in themselves, we have some leaked upcoming exotic weapons that have been in the files for quite some time now, and we even have gameplay of that hopefully could be attached to some bounty hunter bosses but not Predator, considering they don't fit his theme or criteria. And these are the Run Gun SMG that was leaked by Zimtom with the footage in the background that Hypex stated in this tweet, alongside the Freeze AR that gives a chiller effect to other players, which I'm guessing they've scrapped considering, you know, we're leaving Operation Snowdown or the winter event. And finally the Slurp Bazooka, which honestly this sounds really cool, and I hope they haven't scrapped it like Hypex actually speculates in this tweet. And now for the final or most interesting part of this video, with everything inevitable mentioned that's either in the game's coding or to do with the map changes, we actually have a current method based off how the Fortnite Crew Bundle works of how you or everybody watching this video could get the Season 6 Battle Pass not only for free if you want to look at it a certain way, but get an incredibly good monthly deal for your Fortnite Crew subscription. Once again, just as a firm disclaimer that this is based off how the Fortnite Crew currently works, that I'm guessing Epic Games are going to be changing soon, as so many people were mad about this considering they effectively paid $12 for just the 1000 V-Bucks contained within January's Crew subscription, as the Green Arrow skin was granted onto people's accounts before their billing information took out the money for the Fortnite Crew Bundle. So then they had chance to cancel it, making this skin free, and it hasn't been vaulted off their accounts, the people that did so. So with that context, Nutella states, according to how the Fortnite Crew works, I figured out if you buy the Fortnite Crew between 16th of February to 28th of February, you should receive the February Crew Pack, March Crew Pack, 1000 V-Bucks, Season 6 Battle Pass just for $12. So effectively, if you did get the Green Arrow skin and cancelled your subscription, so you still have it on your account now but didn't get charged the $12, with you initially expecting to get charged the $12 for January and then it not happening, technically you could use this $12 between the 16th and 28th of February to get everything on screen as previously shown before, the February and March Fortnite Crew Pack, 1000 V-Bucks in the Season 6 Battle Pass. And speaking of the Fortnite Crew Pack, one of the confirmed skins that definitely will be upcoming, whether it's February or March or even later dates throughout 2021, there's been this silhouette of a character on some of the promotional artwork assets for the Fortnite Crew Bundle in itself, making it seem like it's an upcoming skin, if not confirming it. And if we look at the silhouette of this compared to Female Midas, which is contained in one of these loading screens for completing certain quests, there is definitely a striking resemblance to Female Midas, especially when we compare it to concepts that people have made around the community of the skin in-game. And speaking of Female Midas, this may very well then be who Agent John Jones is on the phone to, considering, well, the male counterpart was so involved with Agent Jonesy in the storyline being Midas, but the only leads to go off that being a thing is the fact that it's a female's voice we're hearing, and of course more secrets are yet to be unveiled throughout the season that I'm guessing have been right in front of our eyes this entire time. So if you want to see those, make sure of course you're subscribing to the channel right now if you haven't already, with all notifications turned on, and if you also haven't already, make sure to take 2 seconds out of your day to enter code FRIENDLYMACHINE inside the Fortnite item shop.